Hola, welcome to Fanfa Spanish Materials. Today's video is going to be about the expressions me too and me neither. With these expressions, you show your empathy if you do the same thing or if you don't do the same thing. So let's have a look how we use this in Spanish. So, first of all, we have to know if we are talking about a simple or reflexive structure or if we are in a perceptive structure. Remember, simple structures and reflexive structures always have the personal pronouns yo, tú, él, ella, right? While perceptive is a mí me, a ti te, a él le, a nosotros nos, and so on. So, it's important to divide this into two. So it's not as easy. We cannot say me too, me neither for everything. Me too can be uh, different for simple structures, and me too can be something else, in perceptive structure. So it's not the same. So let's start with the simple and reflexive. So if we want to agree on a statement, let's say, um, yo trabajo los domingos, I work on Sundays. If you want to say me too, so we're going to use this yo también, yeah? Yo trabajo los domingos, yo también. This is an agreement because I also do it. And but this statement is a positive statement. I work on Sundays. Let's have a look at a statement that is negative. Yo no como carne. I don't eat meat. So, yo no como carne. Yo tampoco. Now, why tampoco? Because this is a negative statement and we agree with it. So, yo no como carne. Yo tampoco is like, I don't eat meat. Neither do I. Yeah. So that's how we agree. Remember, agreement can be on a positive statement, but an agreement can also be on a negative statement. Yeah. Um, I know in English sometimes people say, "I don't eat meat." Me too. Uh, yeah, I mean in English you can do that, but in Spanish you cannot use that expression. You cannot say "me too" because I don't eat meat is negative. So I don't eat meat, neither do I. So that's what we do in Spanish. Yo no como carne, yo tampoco. So remember, yo también is for only for positive statements, and yo tampoco is to agree when you have a negative statement. Good. Let's have a look at the disagreements now. So to disagree, it's pretty much like I don't, or like it's you go against it. So let's say yo trabajo los domingos. Same statement here. So if you want to say I don't, you say yo no. Um, so you are disagreeing here, right? I work on Sundays. I don't. That's a disagreement. Let's have a look at a negative statement. Yo no como carne. I don't eat meat. Yo sí. So here I'm saying, well, I do. Yeah, I don't eat meat. I do. So I'm disagreeing, but in this case, right? I'm disagreeing on a negative statement, and in English you use the I do, I don't, right? Um, if it's a positive statement like this one, yo trabajo los domingos. I work on Sundays. I say I don't. Yo no. Yo no como carne. Negative statement. Yo sí. I do. So that's how you can say me too, me neither, I don't, I do. Pretty much. Um, Now, remember, this is just for simple and reflexive verbs. Yeah. And we're using the personal pronouns, yo, right? If you say yo, you answer with yo. But what happens when you say me gusta, perceptive? A mí me gusta, right? Let's say, let's have a look at this one. Me gustan los perros. I like dogs. If I want to agree with that statement, I will say a mí también. And as you can see here, I don't say yo también. I say a mí también. Why? Because we're using a perceptive verb here. Me gustan. A mí me gustan los perros. A mí también. That would be the way to agree with this positive statement. Now, let's have a look at the negative statement. And we are going to agree with it. No me gusta la piña. Piña is a pineapple. No me gusta la piña. A mí tampoco. So here you're saying that you don't like a pineapple either, right? So that's how you agree, with a negative statement, right? Um, Now let's have a look at the disagreements. So we have here, me encantan los camarones. I love prawns. Let's say a person says that, and you're like, I don't like them. So uh, you say, a mí no, right? So because it's a perceptive structure, we are using the a mí, right? So a mí me encantan los camarones, a mí no, right? A mí no. You're disagreeing here. Let's have a look at the negative statement and disagree with it. No me gusta trotar. I don't like jogging. A mí sí. It's like I do. Yeah. Um, we are disagreeing here in a negative statement. I don't like jogging. I do. Yeah. So that's how we use the me too, me neither, or so do I, or neither do I. So yeah, that will be it. Remember, for simple and reflexive, we use the yo. For perceptives, we use a mí. Okay, a mí también, a mí tampoco, a mí no, a mí sí. Simple reflexive, yo también, yo tampoco, yo no, yo sí. And that will be it. How do we practice this? So it's kind of easy to practice this, but it can be annoying for others who are talking to us. Well, first of all, do your Quizlet flashcards, practice this, do notes and writing if you want to practice your writing, and then we're going to use them in real life situations. How? Every time a person makes a statement, give your opinion, tell the person if you also do or not. So it's kind of annoying. Like you can, well, it's not annoying. No, not all the time, not every time, just sometimes. But focus on that. So if a person says, "I like this restaurant," they're gonna say, "Me- a mí también." Like, "Me gusta este restaurante." A mí también. If a person says, "I don't eat meat," let's say you don't eat meat either. So yo no como carne. So you say yo tampoco. So every time a person gives a statement, agree or disagree with it by saying me too or me neither. Then that will be it. I hope you have fun and thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Hasta luego.